Okay, so we talked about snow coming to New Mexico, and the weather definitely delivered today.
Check out these shots our crew got today around the metro. In areas like the west side of Albuquerque, Corrales, and Rio Rancho, there was plenty of it to go around this morning.
Now, meanwhile, lots of snow in the Four Corners caused some big problems in the Durango area, and that's part of our team coverage for you tonight.
But we're going to start in New Mexico with our Kai Porter, who's been checking out the snow hitting Santa Fe and Kai. How is it looking up there tonight?
Hey there, Tom. Well, the snow is still holding off here at the rail yards, at least for now, but it was snowing on and off all afternoon. I want to show you what is left here on the ground. The sidewalk doesn't have much snow because most of it melted throughout the day. That's good news for drivers because if you look over here, that means the roads are clear. And while the roads aren't bad right now, it was a different story this morning. Take a look at the blanket of snow covering the foothills. Officials tell us there were at least 20 crashes reported around Santa Fe this morning. By mid-afternoon, though, the snow had turned to slush on the main roads, making driving conditions a whole lot better. But listen to how some drivers described the mess this morning.
I was drifting, so yeah, it's pretty slippery. I saw 5 accidents on Airport Road this morning within a half hour. Just getting to the doctor's office was a challenge, getting around all the accidents.
And while the roads aren't bad right now, you should still use caution if you're going to be heading out later tonight as the temperatures drop. Some of this water and moisture that's left on the roads could freeze, making for some slick spots. Reporting live in Santa Fe, Kai Porter, KOB Eyewitness News 4.
And our chief meteorologist, Jorge Torres, has been tracking the snow for you and the other round that we're expecting to come in tonight. But a lot of people want to know when it's supposed to hit them and, you know, how bad could it get, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. We're still keeping an eye on snow that's falling right now. That next batch later tonight and could affect the morning commute. That could be very serious, especially on those major thoroughfares and interstates, including right here at I-40 and I-25. Now, we still have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories. So the storm warnings are indicative of the colors you see shaded in pink. That's where we could see very heavy snow tonight, and I already have in some locations winter weather advisories for the areas in purple from the Sacramentos and the Gila, even here in the metro and out west towards Gallup and Farmington, along with Las Vegas and Raton. So there you see a lot of activity on Pinpoint 4 live Doppler radar. Are the areas in green showing rain, areas in blue showing snow. And we are getting snow in Taos. Very light, though, and just to the north of Santa Fe around Chimayo and Dixon, and very heavy snow. 8 inches reported around Cuba at this time, and more is on the way there. And as we pan towards the west, we're picking up another batch of decent snow around Grant and Mount Taylor. That's all moving towards the east, and if it holds together, we're talking about that opportunity for snow here in the metro in the matter of hours. Coming up, we'll tell you how much more snow we can expect and when it will end in your full forecast. Tom?
From Lordsburg all the way up to Taos, snowy, icy roads can be found across a wide swath of New Mexico. Starting in the southwest on this state transportation department map, you can see large chunks of Hidalgo, Grant, and Socorro counties are in yellow, which means difficult driving conditions. The same goes for a stretch of I-40 through the Laguna area west of Albuquerque. There's also a series of warnings up northeast of Farmington, all the way over to places like Taos, Angel Fire, and Red River. You can stay up to date on road conditions at KOB.com and on our mobile app.
Got rain in Farmington and snow in Durango. So much snow that it caused power outages in parts of southwest Colorado. And as Devin Neely found out, the storm even closed some schools today.
With all this snow on the ground, the power out, and no school, that leaves just one question. Do you want to build a snowman? If they weren't digging out,
there's a lot of snow.
They were digging in.
I like to play in the snow, and you don't have to work. You just have fun.
Cancellation of school in Durango meant some fun time instead of book time.
You go super fast down the hill.
Unfortunately, the heavy, wet snow also meant broken tree limbs and power outages across Durango and Pagosa Springs.
We've been out of power since about 9:30.
La Plata Electric Association reported upwards of 7,000 users affected for some amount of time in Durango.
I'm supposed to be cooking and I can't even turn my stove on, so that's rough.
This is one of the biggest outages ever for LPEA, but that's what happens when the snow is a little heavier than usual.
It is wet snow, though, which is kind of bizarre. It's heavier.
But it's usually very light and never to this extent.
Leaving time to play in it
I actually have a friend who lives up the street, and I think we're going to build a snowman in a little bit, so that's fun.
And some dreaming of more. Do you hope there's more snow tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope it's another snow day.
Until the snow melts, there's not much to do but think warm thoughts. Except for this guy. In Durango, Devin Neely, KOB Eyewitness News 4.
Nice, Devin. Now, LPEA reports that most of the power is restored tonight, and Durango schools plan to be back in session in the morning.
All right, let's check out some more snow from around New Mexico. We're going to start down in Vaughn, which got enough snow for Ethel to take this nice photo for us. Thank you so much, Ethel. And up in Chama, they got snow too, a pickup covered in it. That's courtesy of Roger. And we want to check out this photo of horses braving the storm in Bernalillo. It looks like they're eating. Thanks to Giovanna for that picture. Now, sharing your weather-related photos and videos is easy. All you have to do is click on the Share For link at KOB.com or on our mobile app. Our website and app are also great places to stay on top of the latest weather developments in between newscasts.